Hey there guys, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I hope you're all having a good time spending it with your friends, families, significant others, any loved ones, cat, that too. So I've been in classes pretty much all day, and so hopefully the fun stuff should be happening later tonight, with the club meeting and the soccer game, and who knows what else the evening holds for me. So I just wanted to talk really quickly about something that I've been trying to talk about all week and just haven't had time for. And it kind of does fit in with today being about love and all that stuff, because it's about in the whole anti-gay prom thing in Indiana. It was a high school there, and the principal, two girls came to the principal like, hey, can we watch in the couples march before the prom? And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's not like they're saying, yeah, we're girlfriends and stuff, but he's like, whether you're dating or not, I don't really care. It's open to the whole school, whatever. But after that, there's a group of students, teachers, and students, parents, and a teacher who ended up meeting and are trying to lobby for a traditional prom, where there'd be a separate but equal one for the gay folk and all them. So it's kind of like, what? It's like, when this whole separate but equal thing did not work out well for racism at all. Even if they are the exact same thing, the fact that you need to separate them automatically makes them unequal. There's no way to make two separate things equal. It's like, if you have to separate them, there's no way they can be equal. And when you do separate things, they never are equal, ever. Because you had black and white separation, you had men and women separation. Those schools weren't equal. Men got to do cool stuff like fix cars, and all women got to do was learn how to cook. And I'm not dissing cooking and stuff, but, I'd rather be working on cars or stuff like that. That's why I'm in the science field. I like that stuff. I don't like the whole housewifey thing. Even though those were never called separate but equal, they were separate but equal for the longest time. There's nothing good has come out of the term separate but equal. Nothing good. So stop using that as a selling point for your thing, because no one's buying it. No one's picking up what you're putting down, because it's dumb. And the other thing about it that I really don't like it is, there's a teacher not from the same school, but a nearby one, who's doing all this stuff, and she's saying, I believe that God put everyone on the earth for a reason, and I may not agree with being homosexual, but if my students are and they come to me with problems, I'll help them and stuff. And then a reporter asked her, so do you think gays have a purpose on the earth? And she's like, no, I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. It's like, do you listen to the things that come out of your mouth, lady? They're not meeting up, they're not doing the whole phone home thing. They're just continuing to keep going, and they're never getting home. By phone or otherwise. So it's like, you're a teacher who's teaching kids things, and you're going on a national platform and saying, yeah, I don't think gays have a purpose. Hello? There's been a lot of great things done by gay people. There has. And, I am a member of the LGBT community, and my whole purpose, in speaking out for the community, is saying, we do good stuff. We're nice. I don't go around saying that, it's like, I may think she's a moron for saying that, but I'm not going to go around saying that she has no purpose being here. That's not something you do. You don't go telling people, especially young LGBT kids, who it's hard enough being out, or even if you're not out, if people suspect it and aren't okay with it. It's hard enough as it is being a young, it's hard enough as it is being a teenager. And it's hard enough and it's even harder being an LGBT teenager, because you've got all you're not straight, so you're not normal crap going on, and then you've got a teacher telling you that you have no purpose. There's just, it's, no, you can't do that to people. You don't go around to straight kids telling them they have no purpose. You don't go around to people who aren't white telling them they don't have purpose. You don't go around to people who aren't Christian telling them they have no purpose. But you do go around to gay people telling them they have no purpose. No, you don't do that. Don't. And you don't say that right after you just said that everyone has a purpose. That's not the message that needs to be getting put out. You know, that's a message full of bigotry and hate instead of a message of, yeah, I might not agree with what you're doing, but I still acknowledge that you're a person and stuff, and you have the same rights I do. You know, it's like, I don't agree with the things that she's saying about it, but I fully acknowledge the fact that she has all the same rights that I do. There's no difference between the two situations other than the fact that she doesn't like something that can't be changed, and what I don't like can totally be changed. Because, you know, I'm not in control of who I'm attracted to. It just happens. I mean, if I had control over it, I would save myself so much pain, because it sucks when you're attracted to people and they aren't. I would, if I could shut that off, it'd be great. But I can't. People who talk about, you know, who are so vocal about being anti-gay or anti some religion or a race or anti-gender, whatever, or anti-anything. You can control what you're saying. You can control what you're thinking. And even if you think something, you can realize that there are some things that you just shouldn't say. And that's what I have a problem with, is when people are in positions of authority and use that position to just spout hate and messages that are harmful to people. If I had a public platform that I could, other than a YouTube channel that is probably mostly watched by my friends and family who already know this stuff about how I think, you know, if I had that platform, I wouldn't be saying those things. I'd be saying more things like, all you people who are LGBT, you're people. I mean, like, I've said that to, one of my friends was talking to me, and he was just, like, you know, kind of joking around with, you know, this stuff and saying, oh, I think I might be gay and all this stuff, and it's like, A, no, you're not. B, if you were, I don't care. You could go like a tree, but you're still my friend. You're still the same person who you are. There's no difference. That's my message. You know, that's what more people need to realize. There is no difference between being attracted to the gender society says you're supposed to be attracted to and being attracted to the gender that you really are. Or being attracted to a gender that doesn't fit the gender binary. You know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. And the fact that people are still trying to tell other people that there is something wrong with that, you know, that's sad. Because we should be past that. We should be at the point where, as long as people aren't hurting each other, it doesn't matter who they're with. And I want to give a huge props to all the people who are coming out in support of the LGBT kids in that school, like school administrators, students of the school, all the people around, you know, giving them support and saying, you know, we're here for you, whether you end up having to do a separate prom, you know, we're here for you. We know that you're important, and we know that you're who matters, not this small group of people who don't accept you, you know. It's just this small group in a huge community, and most of the people in the community support you. So, to all those kids at that high school, you know, keep doing what you're doing. and have a great prom when it comes around, because, you know, both the proms that I went to were great, and I had a lot of fun at them. And so have a good time, and for everyone else, enjoy Valentine's Day with all the people that you love and care about. It doesn't matter who they are. Just let them know you love them. Just like I love all my friends and all my family and everyone who's had an impact on my life. There's no words for how much I care for all the people who are in my life. And thank you for being there for me. And for all the people who are there to support everyone else, you know. Thank you for being there. Being there for me and for being there for other people. Because that's what makes humans great. So I hope all you guys have a great day, and I'll catch y'all later.